Due to the coronavirus pandemic, some major corporations have moved their shareholder meetings to a virtual space. Now, one shareholder group is saying these corporations are using the virtual meetings to avoid questions they don't want to answer. David Almasi is the vice president of the National Center for Public Policy Research and attended a shareholder meeting with United Airlines on behalf of the National Center's Free Enterprise Project, where he says this corporation refused to answer some pressing questions.
We were there to ask the question about whether the airline would change their policy and allow primates to be transported on their flights for medical research. What we found, and what we found at lots of corporations across America now, that they are taking the virtual meeting process and using that as a way to vet calls, to vet questions, so that they don't have to take the tough questions. They can overlook questions like ours that really get to the root of some of the problems these companies have and should be changing.
Almasi says the virtual platform gives these corporations the ability to see questions beforehand, which allows them to prepare or ignore the questions.
Okay, in the virtual format, you have to submit your questions in advance through a portal on their website, on the third-party website. This gives them the ability to see in advance what you're going to say, so their staff can help craft a response, or they can, as I said, just go and say they don't have time, that they can't do that question. If you go to an in-person shareholder meeting, you are sitting in a room, you jump up, go to a microphone, and you ask a question. The CEO does not know what that person's going to ask.
Almasi and the Free Enterprise Project have filed a complaint with the SEC in hopes that next year's shareholders do not face the same problems posed by virtual meetings.
We want the Securities and Exchange Commission, which regulates the corporations in these meetings, to take an investigative look at it to see if other people are having the same problems we are, and if they are, make sure that next season there's a new process in place, hopefully just back to regular in-person meetings, so that we can have a true discussion with these corporate leaders.
Stefan, Kleinhenz, One American News, Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.